Broadcasting from Studio 300 on Cal Poly's campus, you're watching Mustang News.
Good morning, Mustangs. Today is Thursday, November 7th. I'm Ashley DeVriend, and Mustang News starts now. There's been talk about drug dogs on campus. Lisa Diaz clears up the rumors.
The word is out. On-campus residents are subject to random searches conducted by drug-sniffing dogs.
I don't think that's a very fair thing, because I think in order for them to be allowed to do something like that, I think they should have some sort of probable cause or a tip-off that we might be doing something that we're not allowed to do.
But the rumors that random drug searches have already happened this year are false.
That's really very interesting, and, it's amazing how rumors get started and people's imaginations, and, but to my knowledge, and we work very closely with the University Police Department there, that hasn't occurred yet this year.
Mustang News obtained emails through the California Public Records Act that showed that university police were planning on using drug dogs on October 17th for a random sweep, but those dogs were already in use
by the county sheriffs. Drug dogs have been used on campus in the past, as recently as last March. Students are torn on whether bringing in the canine units invades their personal space. Some support it.
Just kind of keeping students from making bad decisions, I guess.
Some think the energy would be better spent elsewhere.
I don't think it should be a very big priority. I think what should be the priority is monitoring what's going on our campus rather than what kids have in their room.
Lisa Diaz, Mustang News.
Criminal defense lawyer Stephen Graham says the practice is legal at California state schools, especially if the dogs stay in hallways where police are already allowed. Daylight saving time is now over. Students set their clocks back an hour last weekend for the time change. And studies show that people tend to do better during this time of year because they get an extra hour of sleep. Students in morning classes tend to be more awake and more likely to attend, while students in night classes are feeling the opposite effect. The spring daylight savings time causes more depression due to the loss of an extra hour of sleep.
Especially on the spring side, because people have more accidents. There are like 7% more traffic accidents the Monday following the spring shift because people are not awake. This one we do well. We get 7% fewer traffic accidents.
Freeburg recommends that students maintain their normal routine in order to properly adjust to daylight savings time. The library is giving students a place to charge their phones. It's called the Power Up Station. The station has 10 lockers with charge cords inside so students can leave their phones to charge while they study, without having to worry about them being stolen. Students enter any 4-digit code in the keypad and can leave their phone for as long as they want.
The phone charger in the library, I think it's something that's really cool in case somebody is in the library for hours, like most people are, and they can be able to charge their phone.
Each locker has a charge cord for both iPhones and Android phones. The Power Up Station is on the first floor of the library in the 24-hour study room. College basketball is now back, and our Mustangs are more than ready to take on another year. This Friday, the Cal Poly men's basketball program will open up their season at the University of Arizona. The game will be nationally televised on the Pac-12 network with tip-off at 7 p.m. The Mustangs are highlighted by senior forward Chris Eversley, who was recently named as a finalist for the National Senior Class Award. Eversley was also named to the preseason All-Big West first team. And then onto the women's side, the Mustangs travel this week to Chicago, where they'll take on the DuQuoin University on Friday afternoon. The Mustangs are coming off of 3 Big West regular season championships in a row, making their first NCAA appearance last season.
I think that the team has an idea about how hard that was to get to that place of a championship level.
The Mustangs are led by senior Molly Schlemmer, who was the 2013 Big West Player of the Year. The Mustangs were selected to defend the Big West Conference title in the preseason poll. The Mustangs are taking on Sacramento State this Saturday at Spano Stadium. The football team is in great form after their 34-16 victory over the UC Davis Aggies this past Saturday, where they piled up 414 yards on the ground. Quarterback Chris Brown rushed for 3 touchdowns. That's a Cal Poly quarterback record at 195 yards. The Mustangs sit right now at 4-5 and will need to win out to finish over 500. And to do that, they will need a strong performance from their defense, which has allowed just under 11 points per game over the last 4 games. Kickoff is set for 6:05 at night on Saturday. Thanks for watching today's Mustang News. You can tune into our weekly half-hour broadcast that's on Charter Channel 19, UHTV Channel 7, and Campus Channel 2. You can also find constant broadcast coverage on mustangnews.net. Have a great rest of your day, Cal Poly.